All right, y'all. This is your Smackdown review for November 15, 2024. A lot of mediocrity on this show. Just kind of there's a lot of jobbers on this show. Maybe had one good segment with LA Knight, maybe, and it resulted in a match with one of Santos's lackeys, another jobber. He wasn't gonna win. It was pretty obvious. This segment was kind of okay. Just didn't really care for it because KO wasn't there to explain why he attacked Randy. So. Just another waste for this storyline. Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. And then you had the Bloodline stuff, man. I'm just ready. I'm just ready for the Bloodline stuff to be over, man. Have Roman move on to something else, man. It's just too long, man. I'm coming up on half a decade of the Bloodline story, the Bloodline storyline. But yeah, most of it is just full of a bunch of garbage jobber nonsense, pretty much. All right, so show starts off with Cody calls out Kevin Owens. Nick Aldis then shows up, says KO used a pile driver. A reason it's banned. It's outlawed. So we don't have you guys in wheelchairs in 20 years. Says I can't have him here. Cody says you're making him a martyr. He drives a Lambo. Man. Stop it, man. KO does not drive a Lamborghini, man. Come on, man. And Nick Aldis says he can't be here until this is resolved internally. And then Cody says, "Imagine you were in the ambulance. Imagine you have to call his Randy's loved ones. KO is saying it's because of me. Yeah, Randy got hurt. He says at WrestleMania 40 this past year. Randy Orton said to him, "Congrats, Code Man, for winning the title." And then Cody says, "You want me to buy me a you want me to buy a ticket and whoop him at his house, show up at his front yard?" And that was pretty much it. And that was it for that segment. Okay, decent segment. Just wasn't a fan of this one. All right. We got Bloodline segment back, OG Bloodline segment backstage without Roman in this one. Tells the Usos, I gotta find a fifth guy. And then Big Jim is like, man, who he knows? So he tries to ask LA Knight. LA Knight says no. It looked like they were pretty much in the background. You couldn't hear what they were saying. And we got LA Knight coming out to the ring. Says Sammy asked him to be in the Bloodline Civil War. Says that ain't my fight. That's not for me. The Bloodline destroyed each other. I'm good. Yeah. Says I'm not defending this 2 times a year like I'm Logan Paul. So he's doing an open challenge. Dude, that is so lazy, man. You can't even do a good feud for a storyline for LA Knight, man. They're misusing him so bad right now, man. An open challenge, really? Come on, man. They always do an open challenge for either the Intercontinental title or US title. It's a waste of time, man. And then we got Santos and his crew show up. Santos says it's time for someone to shut you up. LA Knight says this guy is staring at me crazy. It was one of his lackeys. I can't remember who. He wins with the BFT. And after the match, oh my God, you guys ready for the return of Nakamura? We got a jobber attacking LA Knight after the match. And that was it for that. So is gonna be his feud now for LA Knight. Come on, man. Could have come up with something better than Shinsuke Nakamura. Oh my God. All right. We got the OG Bloodline in the locker room. Sammy's asked Gold. Nobody want to tell him. The Usos didn't want to say nothing. Sammy says, we don't have a fifth guy. And then Jay says, man, we gotta make that call loose. You gotta make that call loose. And then while this segment's going on, the fake Bloodlines music hits. They come out to the ring. And then OG Bloodline comes out, and it's pretty much on site, just a brawl everywhere. And then it ends up being near the end of the brawl. We got what was it? Jacob Fatu and Roman Reigns about to square up and go at each other. Bronson Reed then just shows up out of nowhere and attacks Roman. Spear on Solo. Sammy hit the suicide dive. Yeah, right here. Okay, it was a brawl. Okay, then Bronson Reed showed up. So he attacks Roman. A bunch of what a waste of now security shows up, what a waste of time. Pointless for security to show up. And then he had a bunch of tsunamis on the bloodline, OG bloodline guys. And that was it for that. And then towards the end of the segment, Jay says, "Make the call, Loose. Make the call." Then we got KO. He made a video in his car during the show, apparently. Says he did his job last week. Said Cody wants him there next week. The Golden Boy. So Nick Aldis. That's why he demanded that KO be there because Cody wants him there. Says I'm gonna show up for myself. I'm just doing my job. Yeah, man, that's it. Yeah, KO just doing a job. Randy Orton called him out last week, man. That was it. So he put a whooping on him. Yeah, Randy deserved it. That's what he got. Man, Triple H warned him, man. Not the same KO. You guys betrayed him by Cody teaming up with Roman. All right. We got Tommaso Ciampa. He interfered in the tag title match between Motor City Machine Guns and Street Profits. And then so he attacks Street Profits and he starts attacking the Machine Guns. And out comes Johnny Gargano, jobber to save the day. He gets in between them. And then he tries to cool things down. And Ciampa Tommaso Ciampa pushes him. So they tease in a heel turn for Tommaso Ciampa. I just don't care for this, man. One jobber pushes another. Man, come on, man. And then Motor City Machine Guns tried talking to the Street Profits, man. We had nothing to do with this. We had no idea that he was going to interfere. And then Dawkins punched one of them. I forgot which one. I don't. It looked like they're teasing another heel turn split between Street Profits, but that's just. I don't think that's going to happen, man. Don't trust this company, man. Put on good storylines every week or like progress the storyline. He should have. They had if they want to break up Street Prop, they should have done it like 2 years ago when it was rumors going around that Montez Ford was gonna turn heel. Still got time to do it, but I doubt it, man. So yeah, I just didn't really care for any of this. All right, last part after the main event. Nia Jax won against Naomi. Who cares? You got Roman ending the show. Calls Paul Heyman. Says the number you have reached is not in service. So he's trying to call a wise man for the fifth member of the OG bloodline, trying to find a fifth guy. And same, Heyman doesn't have his phone's not working. Must have got a new phone, new number. Roman's got his new number, or just wait for Paul Heyman to show up, go to his house and drag him out there, bring him back, and go find a fifth guy. But yeah, that was pretty much it for SmackDown. See ya.